Hey everybody, welcome to the show today. My name is Bethany. Today's projects are something I've been thinking about for a long time because I've been wanting to announce to you that I'm going to have a baby in the next couple of months. So I've got baby on the brain. We're going to be working on some fun shower invitations, some party favors, and even a centerpiece. So the first thing we're going to be making are the shower invitations / announcements. I wanted to incorporate a picture into my shower invitation, so this is for after the baby is born. The first thing we're going to start off with is just a pre-made blank folded card, this greeting card size. I found this wonderful Clever Lever envelope punch by Marvy Uchida. I'm going to be using this as a main element on my baby card. I have these primary colored scrap papers. You know I like to use those scrap papers. The first thing we're going to be punching out is this red paper. Just slide it into the opening, punch down. It's really easy. Now you can see this is my favorite part about this punch is that it scores the fold lines when it punches. No more crooked envelopes. It's wonderful. All you have to do is fold those little tabs together and then you can adhere. I love it. Here's one that I've already adhered the flaps down. So what we're making with these envelopes, you might be wondering, we're going to be making a little train card. This red envelope is going to be our engine. And let me show you really quickly how you make that engine. A third of the way in, just make a little straight snip, turn your envelope perpendicular, and cut straight across, like you're making a little car shape. Now, to make the front of the train, we're just going to make a little half circle, and then for the snow plow, you gotta have a snow plow, you cut at an angle down. And there's our train. Now, the poor little engineer, he just can't see out and wave to all the little children. So I found this other punch by Marvy Uchida. This is the baby bottle punch. And if you notice, the little bottom of the baby bottle is a separate piece from the top of the baby bottle. The bottom is what we're going to use for our train window. So you can open that up so you can see what you're doing and just slide the top portion of your train engine into that opening. Just punch out that window. When you unfold it, you have two trains, and that way you can cut them apart and make two different cards. I need a place for wheels on my little train. So we're going to use this 1/4 inch punch and punch out some little wheel wells. So now I'm ready to place this on my card. Now I have two more box cars for my card. You can see that I didn't fold these down all the way because I'm actually going to tuck some things into them. Let me adhere those really quickly. Now I'm ready to put on my wheels. Just using the same craft glue. Just going to dab some glue in those little wheel wells. I'm using cute little tiny little buttons for my wheels. I used a little bigger wheels for the engine. My little boys that love trains would say, "Where's the smokestack, Mommy?" So I'm just going to add a little tiny bit of glue and some little pieces of paper that I cut into a smokestack shape and into an engine topper piece. So now I need steam for my engine so it'll go. So I'm going to stipple some ink onto some cardstock using this Marvy Matchables dye-based ink. And that's just simple, just tap your ink pad and get a nice even coverage. Now what's gonna make the little puffs of smoke? I have this Clever Lever feet punch by Marvy Uchida, and they look really cute when you adhere them onto the top of your smokestack. To connect the train, we're going to use the DecoColor Duo paint markers from Marvy Uchida. I'm going to use the silver right here, and we're just going to paint little silver links between our trains. Here's the finished card. I've incorporated some little tiny baby pictures. These are index size of this adorable baby boy, some birth information, and also announcing a new arrival going along with the train theme. Now my second announcement is I'm actually having a little girl, and so of course I want to do a little girl card as well. We're going to start off with just an announcement size pre-made card, just like before, and we're using the same elements in this card. I used my Marvy Uchida Clever Lever envelope punch, and I punched out some really cute little white envelopes. I'm just going to stack those right here. I'm stacking this onto some wafugami paper that's this really nice Japanese inspired paper. It's this really beautiful texture to it. I didn't want to just have white envelopes. I wanted to add a punch haha, of color. And so I punched out some double-sided pattern paper, and I'm going to layer that on top right like that. Now I wanted to create a springtime theme, flowers and growth, family is growing. I'm going to be fringing some grass, and this is really easy. Just cut a small piece of green cardstock, and all you have to do is just cut little snips, don't go all the way to the end and all the way through, in different widths to get the most realistic looking grass. When you've done that all the way across, you get this. That's called fringing. Now, my grass never looks like this. It's not ever perfectly mown. And so to get a really realistic grass, just cut out every other one, and then you can also cut some of them shorter at little different angles and make them look really cute. And I just tuck that piece into another envelope, and I'm going to place it right there and just replace that one. I wanted to include a little button flower on the top of my grass, but I don't have any pink flowers because I have 2 little boys. I have blue flowers. So I used the DecoColor paint markers by Marvy Uchida. They work great on non-porous surfaces. Here's one that I've already painted. I'm just going to dab a little bit of glue and attach my flower. Here is the finished card. You can see I used Bethany's matting technique, and I cut all the way around all of the elements, matted it onto this card. I added the family has grown down at the bottom. And on the inside, I included some shower information, and for a neat little touch, I punched another envelope and included a really cute picture of this sweet little baby girl. Now we're ready to make some party favors. I went to my craft store and got these plastic candy bags and used these DecoColor glitter markers from Marvy Uchida. These are really fun. They have a nice subtle glitter to them, and they color just right on the plastic. They're great for non-porous surfaces. Now what am I going to put in this? I slid a little sucker inside, I tied a little ribbon, and then here I'm just going to slide it into this little terracotta pot. Now I said that these were really good with non-porous surfaces, but if you can see right here, I used them on a porous surface, terracotta. So they work with multiple materials. It's really, really fun. Isn't this cute? This grass right here, remember those DecoColor Duo markers that we talked about earlier with the train links? Well, these are really great because you can twist them apart and then put different colors together depending on your project. So you don't have to be searching around your craft table. Where did that green one go and where did that white one go? You can customize your duo. So just like that. I've made a few more things for the shower, so let's take a look. I've used the pen here on the centerpiece on some paper. This is all for my friend's shower who's also expecting. I've used it on terracotta, I've used it on plastic, and isn't this cute, this little almond dish galvanized bucket. All of those pens work on all of these materials. I've got baby on the brain, but you can use these techniques on scrapbook pages, in your outdoor decor, and even in home decor. Now I'm going to be gone for a while having my sweet little baby, but I'll be sure and let you know when she's here. I'll see you later.
For step-by-step instructions on how to create this week's project, download the design guide featuring special make-it-your-own bonus tips.